What's going on, everyone? Bass here. So the first injury report for this Week 7 upcoming game, Green Bay Packers versus Washington Commanders, just came out, so let's go over it. Of course, if you are new here and you want more Packers news, analysis, and updates every single day, please consider going down, clicking that subscribe button, as well as turning on post notifications and leaving a like on the video. All right, so if we bring up the injury report, we will start at the top, and as usual, it is David Bakhtiari. Knee injury, limited participation Wednesday. Last week, we saw David Bakhtiari practice for 3 days for the first time all year, and I think he played all but 4 snaps at left tackle against the Jets in that game. So I think it's more and more likely that David Bakhtiari will be now the full-time left tackle for this upcoming game against the Commanders. Now, I'm hoping that includes Josh Nijman getting thrown in at right tackle and Elton Jenkins getting pushed into right guard, because I saw a lot of tape on Royce Newman at right guard last week, and it was absolutely awful, and Elton Jenkins hasn't been hot at right tackle either. So I'm really hoping there's a change up here, and that will include David Bakhtiari being able to play full-time at left tackle, then allowing Josh Nijman to come in at another spot like right tackle. Next on this list, we see Randall Cobb with an ankle injury. He did not participate, although I don't see him playing this week and maybe the next week or the one after that. It's still really good news of what initially looked really bad. It looked like Randall Cobb may have broken his ankle. He was tearing up, getting carted off the field. Then yesterday or 2 days ago, Randall Cobb posted an Instagram story basically saying, okay, I thought it was going to be a broken ankle. It wasn't. I'll be back soon. So, like I said, I don't expect him returning in the next couple of weeks, but maybe 3 weeks from now we'll see him back. Who knows? He could even come back sooner than that. But overall, good news that it's not something more significant, but today he did not practice with that ankle injury. Next on the list, we have Rashan Gary, full participation with the toe injury. Really good to see full participation here, considering he was limited all last week, played in the game against the Jets. I was really hoping we didn't see limited or did not participate here, basically showing that the toe injury flared back up. The fact that it's full participation pretty much tells you that it's a non-factor anymore. It's just kind of still on the injury report because he was last week. I expect him to be full all week and off the injury report by the end of the week going into next week. Then we see Jake Hansen injured his biceps. He did not participate today. He came in for Royce Newman at right guard, so that also tells me that I do think the Packers are going to switch something up on this offensive line because they were already going to bench him in the game. Now, I don't want to see Jake Hansen out there, that's for sure, but I do think they will switch something up. And obviously, we won't see Jake Hansen out there, I don't think, because I do think he will be placed on IR eventually here. So he did not participate today with that biceps injury. Elton Jenkins next on this list, again, limited with his knee injury on Wednesday. He's been practicing pretty much limited / full for the past 3 to 4 weeks. Really hoping they can slide him back into guard like I was saying earlier. Then we have Aaron Rodgers on this list. He did not participate with that right thumb, likely just resting that right thumb like we saw last Wednesday. He was then a full participant Thursday and Friday. Matt LaFleur pretty much said last week, it's not a worry. I don't expect it to, hinder him at all in that game, but it seemed like it might have. So hopefully he can get that thing squared away, healed up. It didn't look too bad. It didn't seem like it was a broken thumb or anything. It seems like it was more so just like a jammed knuckle or something of that sort, but who really knows? But get him the rest on Wednesday, that's fine. Thursday and Friday, he'll likely be a full participant, like I said, just like last week. Then again, we see Christian Watson still did not participate with the hamstring injury. We could also likely see him going on IR. News also came out today that Sammy Watkins has begun practicing in a limited fashion, which opens up that 21-day window for the Packers to officially activate him. I could see that being the move, Christian Watson or Jake Hansen going to IR and then activating Sammy Watkins. They basically said they don't know if he'll end up playing this week. Odds are he won't, but he is beginning to practice in a limited fashion, which is good. Obviously, you don't want to rush back hamstring injuries. We see already 2 wide receivers, decimated by these hamstring injuries this year, Christian Watson and Sammy Watkins. But I still think the Packers need to go out and get a wide receiver in the free agency or a trade. I think their main concern is this offensive line. This offensive line hasn't been good at all this year, but I still think they need another more talent at wide receiver, and I don't think just Sammy Watkins coming back is enough. And speaking of Christian Watson, I am still giving away this signed Christian Watson Packers helmet thanks to pristineauction.com. To enter in this giveaway, go to pristineauction.com, sign up on their website using code BASS, B-A-S. That'll enter you in the giveaway, which is ending this October 31st, and then also you'll receive a free $10 site credit. That's BASS, B-A-S, at registration at pristineauction.com. But that about does it for this video. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the injury report. We'll get more of this tomorrow and then also Friday with those designations, so be on the lookout for those videos as well. But I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Pack Go.